Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Teacups and welcome back to the mighty Oxford United challenging for the Premier League. So today we got some really interesting games, we got some really important games, we've got a cup final and let's do this. Actually, before I get into the FIFA related football, I just kind of want to talk real world football because Tottenham just played Benfica in their second leg match. Tottenham lost, well they drawed in the final game, but they lost on aggregate, and I gotta say it was a nice performance from Tottenham for once. Honestly, at most points I thought they was gonna come back. Honestly, we deserved a penalty near enough at the end. We should have got a penalty. If Benfica had that challenge, they would have got a penalty for that, and that was quite disgusting that we didn't get that. But Chadley is looking good. I know a lot of people slag Chadley off and that, but I think he's looking to be a pretty decent player. So yeah, let's stop talking real world football and get into the first game of the day. And it's Oxford United at home to Doncaster, and this is how it went. So I'm not going to have much time to commentate because we scored literally instantaneously from kickoff. There is some beautiful play from the lads, right? So near enough from kickoff, we just have the ball in the midfield. The ball finds its way to midfielder Danny Rose. The other Danny Rose is injured at the moment, and he picks an absolute orgasmic through ball to Davis. Davis cuts inside, takes two defenders out of the game, finesses it in the back of net in the 3rd minute. It's 1-0 the mighty Oxford United. So let's actually start talking about the game because we scored so quickly. Doncaster, this is our final time playing them this season. They got the One Direction star. I don't think he's even in the game, but they're a tough team. But we're away from home, and the form we're in at the moment is absolutely amazing. But after that goal went in, this game somewhat settled down a little bit. Really, I didn't give Doncaster any chance to get into the game early on because we scored basically straight away. But after that goal went in, they got into their groove and that, and they were pretty much a pain in the arse. I couldn't really penetrate the defence after that goal went in, and they actually equalised. Around about the 35th minute, they're in on goal. Keeper makes a beautiful save, makes a beautiful double save. The retarded defending here, they play the ball back in. Gets put across goal and goes in the back end there. It was absolutely disgusting defending there. I was actually so pissed off because I was just trying to change players, right? My player at the back post, I was trying to select him. The controller wasn't having any of it. Couldn't do anything. It's 1-1. 1-1. Game is on fire at the moment. Game of opportunities. Not really. Both those shots are like our only opportunities of the game so far. This game's all to play for in the second half. So the second half, frustrating. As simple as that. Like the first half, well not like the first half. There was really no goals early on. It was very slow. I've made some substitutions. The team is just absolutely knackered at the moment, so I'm having to bring on Constable like every single game. I'm bringing on Rigg now because he's back from injury and he's got a nice little bit of pace. But Davis is in form at the moment. He's scoring some banging goals to me like he's already scored this game. But I was worried that I wasn't actually going to get a victory out of this game until around about the 80th minute. Bruma picks up the ball. He cuts inside, plays a beautiful through ball to Potter. He always makes these runs. He finesses it so beautifully. It goes in the back of the net. He's got us to 2-1 this game. That is a beautiful finesse finish from him. He's got to take a bow for that. And these dying embers of the game, I held out. First victory of the day goes to the Oxford United. So it's time for the next game of the day. Finally, we had the international break. Two of our players actually go playing for their country, which is kind of cool. Our goalkeeper and I think our right back. But finally, the team's got a little bit of a rest, a needed rest. And it's at one of our old rivals, Oxford United away to Bury. We haven't played these guys in a while. It's good to see them again. This is how it went. So Bury. What can I say about Bury? Beautiful last season. Difficult game on my hands because it's raining. They were defending well. Even though they're like near enough at the bottom of the table, they're in good form at the moment and they got a solid back four. But I've got to be honest with you, this game, we was on fire early on. Around about 24th minute, we play in the cross. It's headed out. It falls to, midfielder Danny Rose. And he's a powerhouse with that left foot. I'm just thinking, you know what? I'm going to take a shot. The keeper's probably going to save it. It's going to go wide. It cruises into the back of the net. Take a bow, sunshine. What a way to open up the scoring. And we didn't have to wait long for the second goal. Around about 35th minute, they take the ball off of us. I don't know what they're doing with the defence. Danny Rose takes the ball off one of the defenders and smashes it in the back of the net. He's already got 2 this game. Can he get his hat-trick? So here's me talking about how Bury has a pretty decent defence, even though they've just been raped twice. And we literally just picked the ball off one of the defenders. But after that, the 2 goals went in. The game became a little bit more even. And they played up until half-time. So this game, it's all to play for in the second half. So the second half was wasted, really. We didn't have many opportunities at all. We did have some. We should have took them, but we didn't. Bury literally had none. I was defending so well this game. Mullins at the back, absolute rock. Miedis at the back, absolute rock as well. And Bury literally didn't have a chance. And well, I'm going to spoil the second half for you because it ended there. We won this game 2-0. 2 games in a row, 6 points. I'll take it. We're level 1 points with Colchester right now. They're just beating us by a goal difference, so we can push our way into that automatic promotion place. So it's time for the third and final game of the day. The game we've all been looking forward to. It's the final of the Johnston Payne Trophy. Time for us, hopefully, to defend our title, and this is how it went. So we're against Barnsley, the team that's currently first in League One right now, so this is going to be difficult. And boy, was it. Holy god, their midfield was on fire this game. They were rocks at the back, and wow, I was on the back foot. It was like I was playing Chelsea most of this game. Even though we had the international break, this game was like a day after our previous games. Everyone was knackered. Everyone's like touching this game was horrible. Neil up front, I was like, what is going on? Whenever he like had the ball, whenever I pressed pass, he always paused. Like he just, I don't know. He always took his time to do something. He never made any fast plays, and he always got the ball nicked off of him. Everyone else just seemed fine, but him, he just seemed so out of sync. And it was raining as well. That never helps me, but it was Barnsley who took first blood. Around about 17th minute, there's a beautiful through ball. Played over the top to one of their players. It's just one of the best through balls I've seen for a while. He plays a crossover. He kicks it in the back of the net. Keeper is nowhere. He's not even on his line. He's not even at the perfect position. Semi-one rare keeper should be in a better position than that. He gets beaten like that. It's 1-0 Barnsley. So after that goal went in, I feared the worst. I thought, wow, we're going to get absolutely destroyed here. Not too long later, and around about the 32nd minute, there's some beautiful play from the mighty Oxford United. Ball's played to Potter, he plays it to Broomer, he plays it to Neil. Neil plays a cheeky through ball to Davis, who carries on his run, and he slots it in the back of the net. It's 1-0. To the 33rd minute, I thought, you know what, we're going to hold out to half-time, and that is what we did. This game is all to play for in the second half. So the second half was difficult. Everyone was tired, brought on Constable, I think I brought on Rig later on. There was already no opportunities in the second half. That Davis goal in the first half was like one of our only opportunities, and at least we took it. But this half, woof, they were piling on the pressure. But I'm proud to say nothing happened in the second half, and this game's going to extra time. It's extra time, everyone's dead. What's going to happen, Fred? They were still pretty much at half fitness, so my game plan for extra time was hold out to penalties and yeah, get 11 men behind the ball. And that's what I did. We didn't really have any opportunities. I tried to hold the ball up in midfield in both of the halves. And yeah, I didn't find any opportunities. So this game's going to penalties. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let all the penalties play out.
So the shootout starts, and here's the first penalty taker. Luke Steele with a phenomenal save. And the penalty is off target.
Nobody likes to see a player miss under those circumstances.
Goal! Oh, what a poor penalty, straight at the goalkeeper. What a brilliant goal. They've got a good penalty taker in this fella. What a save from Steele. Oh, it's in there. And the goalkeeper saved it. Well, it's down to him now. If he scores, they win the game. That's it, they've won it.
And that happened. We lost on penalties to Barnsley in the final of the Johnston Payne Trophy. Their keeper made some amazing saves. I thought, honestly, after they missed like their first two penalties, we were going to win this. But we missed some vital goals, and we lose in the final of the Johnston Payne Trophy. A sound note to end this episode off, but you can't win them all. At least we climbed up the table. We didn't really climb up the table. We got some vital points in the league. Can't believe we lost the final, but what you're going to do, there's always next year, I hope. So I hope you enjoyed. I've been Mr. Teacup, so you rate, comment, subscribe. See you next time.